So I'm back. It has been quite a long time since my last upload here on YouTube. It's been like 3 months and I've been getting a lot of questions as to where I've gone and what happened. Life lately just got really hectic and I realized that I want to focus a lot more on my relationships with people off camera. So in the last couple of weeks, I've gone on different little road trips with friends and family, and I also went to Europe recently. Last month, I went for a couple of weeks just with my mom to go visit family. I had to take care of some family matters there, and that just took a big chunk of my time up. So all I'm simply doing is just changing my upload schedule to simply just be a little bit more random and spaced out. Lots has happened, lots is changing, and I just thought I would make this really quick update for you. But with that all said, I'm now going to take you to the actual video, which is me showing you guys my Poland Vlogumentary. That's what I'm calling it because I recently, last month, went on a trip with my mom. I had some family matters to go take care of in the motherland, and I'm back now, but I did some really cool stuff. I hiked with my mom to the border of Slovakia, and that was super sick. I love mountains. Mountains just speak to me. It was such a fun trip, and I want to just show you guys a little bit of that, but also I want to show you guys my packing tips and kind of just like how I pack and prepare. If you don't want to watch my packing tips and you want to jump into the vlog, jump to this timestamp right over here, and yeah, you can just skip over me showing you guys my suitcase and things like that. But if you're interested, then I hope you guys enjoy. So essentially I have a big pile of leggings over here. I have like 2 or 3 pairs, a pair of jeans and 2 pairs of sweatpants, predominantly just like comfy clothes. Then I have a big pile of sweaters. I have like one nice wool one, and then the rest of these are literally just like random like jumper style. And then I have pretty much a pile of long sleeve t-shirts. Then I have a separate bag where I pretty much just have all of my underwear, t-shirts, long sleeve shirts, like extra stuff, and just like a nice couple of tops for changing. So this is my suitcase. It's a decently small one. There's not too much room in here, but the good thing is that it does kind of extend. Like this pocket gets pushed back if you have to shove more stuff in here. So for any trip, I always make a packing list in my agenda, and then after I make the list, I will lay everything out onto my bed and kind of just decide, okay, I've said 7 sweaters, now which sweaters do I bring, which ones will fit the best, what am I actually going to wear. And essentially, I've put all of my thicker sweaters and leggings kind of just like freely into the top of my suitcase, and then all of my shirts, underwear, socks, like just extra stuff like long sleeve shirts, I've pretty much just put into this big reusable bag, and that's just because I want to avoid as much plastic and stuff as possible. In the pockets of my suitcase, I pretty much just have a belt that I need to bring. I have a pair of slippers, and then I have this pocket which I'm pretty much just going to be shoving my toiletry bag into here. This is the only plastic bag that I'm bringing. I'm trying to be like as eco-friendly as possible. The reason why I'm putting this in plastic is because shoes are dirty, and in case I come back with like wet shoes or something like that, plastic is the best like protectant. So I've put my New Balance runners into a plastic bag, and they're literally just gonna like sit on top of this all. This is my toiletry bag, and I've had this literally for so many years, and everything that goes in here is pretty much just like bathroom oriented. So it's just like toothpaste, toothbrushes, you know, the drill, soap, literally whatever you consider a toiletry is going to go in here. So for my carry-on, I'm bringing this big Adidas backpack. I also brought it with me for my last vacation to Cuba. It honestly fits so many things, and it has so many good pockets. Plus it has a really good like protective pocket in the back for my laptop, because all of my electronics and tech gear is going to be going in here. I'm also bringing my old high school like JanSport backpack, and I'm gonna roll this up into like a tiny little ball, putting it at the bottom of this bag, because if we go on any sort of day trips or hiking or whatever the case may be, I kind of want to bring a smaller backpack just to kind of you know, be able to put bags inside of bags and be selective about what I want to bring. I'm also going to bring a regular black purse. This is pretty much what I use on like a daily basis here in Canada, but I'm going to bring it anyways because it'll be good to kind of just like put my glasses in and, you know, my wallet and my phone, and it's just like a nice little pouch, so it's super convenient. And then essentially the last thing I'm going to be bringing, specifically when it comes to bags, is my passport and document bag. There are 3 pockets here, a pretty big one in the back, a small one in the front, and then kind of like a secret pocket in the back. It just helps you honestly stay organized, and I pretty much just put like my wallet in here, my passport, any money I'm bringing, my house keys, the keys to my suitcase, my headphones, my phone, and like anything emergency-wise that might come in handy. Now when it comes to actually what's going to be going into my carry-on, I'm pretty much just packing headphones because I'm going to just download probably a bunch of Netflix movies and stuff. I cannot sleep on flights for the life of me, so I'm going to be up pretty much the whole entire time, so headphones are a definite must. I'm also bringing 3 notebooks, so this is a new one that I picked up recently. It's super cute. It just says "Make Today Awesome" and it has these little like polka dots on it. It's brand new, so I haven't put anything into it yet. I'm bringing my actual diary just to kind of have some reflective time. If I ever want some downtime to kind of just chill, write out my thoughts, I'm bringing this. And then I'm actually also going to be bringing my literal agenda because I've been using this on a monthly basis and I put so much stuff into it. There's like literally every month is super filled, and well, except for August. But you know, I want to make sure that when I come back, my agenda is like nicely filled because October is blank right now, so I'll have some time to probably just like sit down and fill this out. I'm also going to be bringing my University of Toronto Camelback pink water bottle. I have a pencil case, just like pretty much writing utensils are in here. That's all that I really need. And then random other things are also going to be going in here, so I just have some tissues, lip balm, my little like money pouch. I'm going to bring a small makeup bag with like deodorant and makeup and just kind of little things to freshen up on the plane if I need to. I'm going to bring my glasses. I'm not going to be wearing my contacts flying because that's just ridiculously uncomfortable. And I also have like my knee brace, and I'm bringing some KT tape. I talked about this in another video. It's pretty much just athletic tape for my knees. I'm bringing a couple of like strands of this because I'm probably going to be doing a lot of walking, and I just want to make sure that in case I get any knee pain, I am protected. At the very bottom of my carry-on, I'm packing just thicker jackets because apparently it's like 8 degrees where I'm going to be. So in the southern like mountainous regions where I'm going to be heading for a little while, I just have like a winter hat, this is just like a headscarf, and then I have a jean jacket, a windbreaker, and my kind of like pink fall jacket. This is like my favorite jacket ever, and it's not too thick, but it's just like the perfect, I guess, layering for fall. And then this way I can kind of like pick and choose because like I'm going into weather that is a lot colder than Canada right now, but I don't really know how cold or how rainy it's going to be. So because this also probably won't fit in my suitcase, I'm just putting it into my carry-on. And yeah, that'll kind of also be a good padding for my laptop and every other electronic that's going to be going in there, because I also have to put in my tech gear. This is my Fitbit charger. I'm bringing a memory card or 2, I guess. This one's 16 gigs, and then the one in my camera that I'm recording with right now is 8 gigs. And then this is my memory card stick adapter, so I can just transfer anything from my camera to my laptop in case I run out of footage space. This is a European adapter, pretty much just to charge anything that I need to charge, and I have a lot of things to charge. So yeah, I'm going to be bringing that. And then I'm also going to be bringing this like waist pocket belt. This is super convenient because the pockets are huge in here, and it fits my S8 Plus Samsung phone. It will also fit my wallet, my keys, and any kind of just like other little thing that I might need to like have on me while hiking, while walking around. And it's just like a good safety thing to have in Europe, because if I don't want to bring a backpack or a purse, everything can just be on my person. And honestly, I just feel a lot safer about that, especially when traveling in another country. we are officially in Poland. It took us 24 hours exactly even to get to the city that we're at right now, from Toronto to Kielce. And basically the flight was like 8.5 hours. Then we had a 4-hour train ride with like a 1-hour wait in between, and then another like bus ride to get here. So it was tiring, but we're finally here. I am with my family in my grandparents' apartment. For people's privacy and family privacy and stuff like that, I'm not going to be giving you a tour of the place just because I don't have permission at the time. But I will take you through a couple of the adventures that we have here, and I am really excited to show you what we're going to be doing. For the most part, I'm here for family reasons and family purposes, and I have a million people in the house every single day. I don't even have any time to like myself. I have a moment to just quickly talk to you guys, do a little bit of an intro. So yeah, the plan is to basically be visiting a ton of family while we're here. And I'm gonna be trying to do kind of like little mini adventures on the side when I find some free time. I'm planning on going to the mountains with my family, at least with my mom. I wanna go for like a really nice hike. It is like, what time is it? It's the next day now. It's like 11:42 in the morning. And back home it's like 5:42 a.m. I think, because there's a 6-hour difference here from Toronto. So anyways, I'm tired, very tired. With that, I believe tomorrow I'm going to take you guys to the countryside where my grandparents have a little like plot of land, and I'll show you guys what I'm going to be up to. So yeah, I will catch you in a couple of hours. Good morning. So we are officially in the countryside of Poland. Basically my grandparents, they own an apartment that's like right next to the countryside where they own a little cottage. It's like 30 minutes away by bus, maybe 45 minutes, and then you have to walk a bit. I'm very out of breath, clearly. I've been walking for a very long time. The view around me is really pretty. There's like houses in the little mountain tops here. So today we're going to my grandparents' cottage essentially, and I'm going to show you guys a little bit of the property that we have there. We're basically just here to restore that property. There's dogs everywhere barking, so sorry about that. We're literally in the field, so there's like dogs and chickens and horses and stuff around me. Look at this. That's so cute. Hi. Aww. They're so cute. We're basically doing like literal manual labor while here and basically cleaning up the property. And it's kind of raining today and cold, but this is why we came. This is my grandpa's car. I just thought I would show you this tiny little thingamabob. He used to have an even smaller one, like a little red one. The cars in Europe are super tiny, and this is pretty small. I think there's like 4 seats. So it's raining kind of hard. I'm gonna have to put my camera away for a little while because I don't want it to get wet. I'm not gonna record for too much longer, but I'm just gonna quickly show you guys. This is the little kind of garden area that my grandparents have. There's a bunch of like fruit trees and apple trees and stuff over there in the corner. And then when I was here, when I was like 9, I was a kid, I used to love catching frogs, and they would always be sitting in this huge tub that my grandparents keep here, and they would hop around, and I literally love frogs. They're my spirit animal, and they would just sit in here or like sit right at the edge, and I would always catch frogs. So nice little memories. And look at this really cute well. Look at this. And yeah, that goes pretty far down. So there's little raindrops falling at the bottom. I don't even know how deep that is, but yeah, that goes deep into the ground, clearly. And then we just have some beautiful flowers. My grandpa is super proud of these. They're honestly very gorgeous. got to Zakopane and we're staying at this mountain lady's house here. I'm talking quietly because there's like extra rooms upstairs and I don't know how many people are staying everywhere. And I don't want to make too much noise, but I'll give you guys a quick tour. It's really beautiful here. So there's a front entrance up there and then you go down these little stairs here and there's like a big kitchen area, dining area, so you can sit here. And everything is decorated the way that like the mountain people live here, which is very, very pretty. And then there's like an outdoor seating area, but it's really cold outside, so we're not going to be going out there. Okay, before we go into a room, I'll just show you the kitchen really quickly. So this is like a bed and breakfast, and there's like many people that can share this kitchen. There's a bunch of appliances here, the stovetop, the counters. We have the same IKEA drawers and things in our kitchen at home, which is funny. This is our room. It's a tiny little room. We already have our stuff kind of set up here at this little table. There's a TV up there, a balcony, there's a little wardrobe, and then these two beds. It's very beautiful. It's a cute little balcony, and this is our view. This is our view. These are the Polish mountain people homes. And then there's a nice little shower in here. And then toilet, sink, and me laughing because my mom just walked into the door. She just walked into the door. So yeah. I'm going to take you guys through the whole 2 or 3 days that we're here on our little hiking adventure through the mountains and everything like that. So yeah, I will catch you guys in a little bit. We're going to go food shopping right now because we're getting a little bit hungry. So my mom and I took a tram up to the top of this mountain right now, and this is our current view. Gubałówka is the name of the point that we're at now. Good morning. It is, I think, like 6:30 almost. My mom and I are heading to the bus terminal. We're catching our bus that takes us to the top of the mountain. It's such a pretty view right in front of us. Today we're hiking one of the smaller but still intense mountain paths, just because we don't have like the shoes or the equipment for the big ones, and we don't have a lot of time here as well. But it's still, I believe, a 10-kilometer hike one way and the other, so we're gonna get in, I think, about 22 kilometers of walking hopefully today, and I will take you guys through our little adventure as we hike what is called the Morskie Oko, or the Eye of the Ocean. A little bit of an update. We've made it into the center of the like mountain path basically. It is about 5 degrees, 4 degrees. Feels like 0. Can't feel my hands, it's cold. I have gloves, but it's easier to take them off and talk to you this way. Okay, so we've decided to go a little bit further. We finished like the one part of the trail, and now we're continuing our hike up there. I don't know exactly where, but I will take you along with me and show you where we're walking. And this is our view right now. Okay, up we keep going. We have to get all the way up this little curve, literally into that hole. Literally climbing on my hands at this point because it's getting really steep. definitely a challenge, but I'm literally so happy to be doing this. I'm not that tired, to be honest. Like, this is why I train. People always ask me like, why do you go to the gym so often? What are you training for? Why do you push yourself? And it's for things like this, to honestly just be able to be like fit for life, to be able to plan a spontaneous trip, go hike a mountain and have some fun. So we're almost at the top. I will meet you guys there. So we've made it to the Black Lake, or technically Black Pond, and we've actually also made it to the snow. So that's snow, and I want to like walk over there because apparently you can hike over these mountains entirely, and then on the other side is Slovakia. Unfortunately, we don't have the right shoes to be able to go all the way to the top, but I'm trying to get as far as physically possible today in the shoes that I have. So I'm gonna try to get to that snow, and I will catch you guys there. And look, it's crazy because you can keep walking down this little trail all the way around, all the way through, and then literally Slovakia is right there. So how cool is that? I basically hiked to Slovakia today, guys. So we finally made it to the top of this cliff. Yay, we made it to snow level. We can't go any further because literally overhead is Slovakia, and we don't have the proper...
Behind the mountain.
Yeah, behind the mountains, and then we don't have like the proper equipment or like enough daylight because it's after lunchtime and it's gonna take about 5 hours to get back maybe. So this is a much longer hike than we intended to go on, but no regrets. I am having so much fun. Right, Mama?
Yes. Okay, then now it's time to go back.
Okay, now I have to put my camera away because I am not going to take you like free-handedly down this huge cliff. So we're gonna go make our way back down, which is gonna take another couple of hours, but I am so happy that I did this. So it's officially my last day here in Poland, and I spent the day pretty much filtering honey with my grandpa. He's actually a beekeeper, and I thought I would show you guys some footage of how he filters honey. It's really interesting. I don't know the entire process because I didn't have a chance to go to his actual bee farms this year. I've never been either, and I really want to go next year. But the process of filtering honey is like pretty basic. You're just kind of like putting it into jars and making sure that there's no leftover pieces of honeycomb or like insects and stuff in it. So I'm just going to voice over this part. It's simply easier for me to explain. My grandpa usually collects like 20 to 30 jars at a time, and basically he brings back the raw unfiltered honey from his farm in this huge white container. This was honestly ridiculously heavy. I did not expect honey to be literally this heavy. It was probably close to like 55 pounds, which is I think like 20 or 22 kilos. The next step is basically just stirring it, making sure that the honey doesn't really condense at the bottom, and kind of just looking for any like impurities and picking them out with this kind of ladle looking spoon. I found a bug, so I just decided to feature that little guy in here. We had to clear that out, and then over a couple of tries I became quite the wizard with this ladle and found a good way to get all the honey really efficiently into all of the jars. Quite a messy and sticky process, but it was quite fun, and I filled probably about 30 of them in the span of about 2 to 2.5 hours. I pretty much spent the day doing that. I went shopping in the morning just for some groceries with my family, and I am now kind of just getting ready to pack everything up. I want to also try to bring some honey back to Canada, so my grandpa went to go to the store to go get some bubble wrap, and I have to put everything inside of like socks and clothes so that nothing breaks, because if honey broke in the jar in my suitcase, that would be a disaster. So that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna end the vlog here in regards to just like the travel portion and all the adventures I'm going on. It takes exactly 24 hours to get home, so I have to get ready mentally for a very long journey. Thank you guys so much for watching my vlog, or vlogumentary as I'm calling it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will catch you guys all in my next one. Bye guys.